Today we're going to take a look at how to trim a butterfly bush. Hi, I'm Heidi from Garden Crossings, and our garden is located in a zone 6A. And with butterfly bush, there's different ways butterfly bush come back year after year. So here in West Michigan, a lot of times, depending on what the winter's like, our butterfly bush are going to come back from the base or from the ground, like we're seeing here in today's video. Other times, if it's more of a cooler or not as cold of a winter, we'll see a lot of growth coming off of the stems. This year, there's absolutely no growth coming off of the stems, so they definitely have to get trimmed back. But even if we do have a year where I'll see some growth coming off of the stems, and the majority of the growth is coming from the base, I still will go ahead and trim these stems off. Because what I find is that if we leave the stems with that little bit of growth coming back, the plant always looks just a little bit scraggly and not quite as nice. But if we trim this off and let all of the work and all of the energy come from the base, it's usually a nicer looking plant for us here. Now, for those of you in warmer climates, I'm sure what you do with butterfly bushes is different because in warmer climates, from what I understand, what I've been told, is that most of your growth will come off of the previous season's growth. So you may not need to do a whole lot of trimming. Another thing, a lot of people will complain that their butterfly bushes are so big. This particular one is a Miss Molly, so it only gets about 4 foot tall. But there's a lot of old varieties out there that will get 6, 8 foot tall. Don't be afraid to trim your butterfly bush back because they bloom off of the new growth. So if you trim them in the fall or if you trim them in the early spring, you're not going to sacrifice losing any of your flowers. It's going to flower because the flowers are going to come off of any of that new growth that emerges. So we're going to go ahead and let Rod get in here and trim this butterfly bush back. He's helping me tonight. And we're going to talk about the tools he's using and also just show you how far down in he's going to get this plant looking garden ready. So let's get out the trimmers and start pruning. So one of our favorite tools, actually we've got a couple favorite tools that we use out in the garden, is we've recently found some fantastic battery operated tools. This here is the Craftsman pruner. And this thing, I mean, we do a lot of pruning off of one battery. Rod, can you pull the trigger and just kind of show us how it works? So this baby is hungry and ready to do its job. So Rod's going to get in there and he's just going to trim these twigs right kind of above the green. Now, if we would have got in and did this earlier, we would have been trimming them down further. But at this point, he's just trimming them pretty much just a little bit under the green. And the reason why is it's going to have a lot more growth. So we don't need to worry about the twigs sticking out. That growth is going to grow over top of it. Look how easy that is. Just a pull of the finger and the branches are going away. So this is the Miss Molly butterfly bush. This has gorgeous magenta blooms on it. I love butterfly bush, not only because obviously they are a great plant for the butterflies in the garden, but this particular one too oftentimes has a really nice fragrance to it. And it blooms usually in Michigan for us here. We'll start seeing blooms somewhere around mid-July or so, and it will just continue to bloom through the summer. Now, a lot of people also are worried about butterfly bushes and if they're invasive or not. For us here in my garden in Michigan, we have never had any issues with our proven winter butterfly bushes reseeding. Now, I just did a talk a while back and asked the people, how many of you have had issues with butterfly bushes reseeding? This was in Michigan. And I would say maybe 5% said they had seen some of that. And when I asked the same group of people, how many butterfly bushes that are reseeding are your proven winners ones, there was literally nobody that raised their hands. So that, for me, that's encouraging. But I know for a lot of you, it all depends on our climate, right? Some of us might have bigger issues with plants reseeding. But for me here in my garden, butterfly bush are not invasive. They stay right where they need to, and are just a gorgeous addition to the garden. So he's just about done. You can see how lickety split that went, and it's really cleaning up nicely and looking really good. Just a few more little pulls of the button and this plant will be cleaned up. So that took hardly no time at all to do. Not a lot of effort, not a lot of work. And we'll back up and you can just see how nice that looks here in its space in the garden, and it's ready just to do its thing and find its time to shine. I'm also going to just talk about the three plants that are planted around it because somebody is going to ask. In the background there, we have the Viva Polonia Clematis, gorgeous magenta blooms. This is on a 4-foot obelisk and is looking fantastic here mid-June. And then we also have some gorgeous Salvia here, crystal blue Salvia. And those are wonderful because those are a reblooming perennial. So they will bloom a couple times throughout the season. We'll come through and deadhead them once the flowers are spent. And they will reward us with more blooms as the summer goes on. This bed, our butterfly garden, is lined with white SUNPATIENS, and we love to use white SUNPATIENS because they frame in this garden really nicely, and I love how they illuminate the garden at night. Thanks for watching this video on how to trim your butterfly bush. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And if you're new to our channel, we welcome you to subscribe. We'll be sure to fill you in on lots of tips, tricks, new plants, and garden tours throughout the season. Thanks for watching. I'm Heidi from Garden Crossings.